The Needy Family Fund has been part of the News Journal for over 100 years now. And for 100 years, we've been accepting donations from our readers that we then put to good use to help the needy families throughout the state of Delaware. Unfortunately, we'll be closing that charity. So today we're here to give out some checks to some of our partners in the state of Delaware. These checks have been made available due to the very generous donation of an anonymous donor who left the Needy Family Fund in their will. So our hope is that our partners that we've been working with throughout the state over the last 100 years are going to use this money to help needy families throughout the state of Delaware. We want this money to go as far as possible and reach as many Delawareans as possible, which is the reason that we've chosen our three partners today.
Our agency plans to use the money being donated to us to help our residents of Delaware, and that includes all three counties, with crisis alleviation services. Crisis alleviation helps people in the city of Wilmington, in the state of Delaware, kind of bridge the gap when they are having funding issues with paying rent, electric, mortgage, water. When they fall short, some people have been laid off from work. Some people are just out of work for health reasons. Regardless of their situation, they reach out to us to kind of help with funding. I see the need has become larger because with the state and the government, a lot of funding has been cut. So we haven't been able to provide direct services. So I think this funding would help kind of fill those gaps and help those in need that have been reaching out. It means a lot because of the people we serve. Again, the need is I've seen it increase. In my time here, I've been here for 14 years, and it has definitely increased. We get calls day and night for assistance. So being a nonprofit organization that's able to help people kind of get back on their feet is a huge blessing.
The Needy Family Fund has worked within the scope of helping families with rent, with utilities, with basic needs such as food, groceries. For that reason, we're really looking at just keeping the same emphasis and the same scope of need with this donation.
We experience families coming in experiencing evictions. We try to prevent those emergencies, and with this funding, it will definitely help a family prevent being evicted. They'll be able to keep their home and keep their place. We see a lot of individuals may have lost jobs and need a little assistance with their electric bill. It's not that they're not working. Some just, need our services for the very first time. So it helps us, reach a multitude of people in need.
It comes down to this. With the Needy Family Fund, it allows us to tap into the community and individuals and households throughout the state of Delaware where they can give $10, $20, $30, $100. You don't have to be wealthy and give a bequest and a big donation to make a difference.
At the Food Bank of Delaware, we are constantly figuring out how we can meet the needs in the community that continue to rise. One of the ways that we do that is through our mobile pantry program, and our mobile pantry program is unique. We get to go into an area that needs help that doesn't necessarily have a partner agency. So we go into some of the most underserved neighborhoods throughout the state with our mobile pantries, and this funding from the News Journal is going to support our mobile pantry program. So prices, as we know, are higher everywhere. Prices are higher for gas, they're higher for food, and when you're talking about somebody that's not able to make ends meet, that is who we serve. But the Food Bank of Delaware is also facing those higher prices. So to fuel our trucks and to move one pallet of food from here to there costs us more now too. It's just making the difference between being able to serve and not being able to serve. So for every dollar that we receive, we turn that into 3 meals. So we at the Food Bank of Delaware can leverage your donation in a way that nobody else can. So for someone who has lived in Delaware for more than 40 years, I remember the Needy Family Fund. I remember opening up the newspaper and seeing on a Sunday who donated to it and who was going to benefit from the Needy Family Fund. And just to think that that Needy Family Fund is helping the Food Bank of Delaware in this time of need just is extremely special for us.
On behalf of the News Journal and the Needy Family Fund, I'd like to personally thank all of the donors over the last 100 years who have made this fund possible and have helped the needy families throughout the state of Delaware.